Welcome to Kahuna Tarot. This is your daily message. Today we are going to be using the Occult Tarot deck. We will also be using the Energy Tarot deck. So let's go ahead and cleanse this space real fast. Today we will use the bell. So if you have sound sensitivity, lower the sound really fast. Wow. So I guess it's been a little while since I used the bell. There was like some cobwebs in there, so that might be something to think about. Um, I know we're coming into almost summer already, so it's May. Today's May 1st. Uh, so yeah, maybe you need to do something you haven't done in a while. I kind of get the sense of like stretching out your legs. Maybe you've kind of been inside for a little bit, just get outside. But I am also feeling like there's something you've probably done in the past that you like to do. Maybe you haven't really been doing, and you should get back to that. So I'll shuffle a little bit. God, what do you want me to tell people at this time? What do you want me to tell people at this time? Use me as a conduit, as a channel, God. What do you want me to tell people at this time? So at the bottom we have Judgment. See what we have at the top. Page of Pentacles. So shuffle up. God, what do you want me to tell people at this time? Today is a little bit overcast over here. It's kind of good. Um, I wasn't feeling the best when I woke up. I didn't really sleep the past couple of nights. So maybe that has something to do with the full moon. Oh yeah, today is a full moon as well. So it's a good time to do rituals, manifestation. So first card out is we have Nine of Pentacles. So some type of security. Then some other cards fell out. We have the Ace of Cups. So because you are secure in where you are in your journey right now, I feel like God has seen your past actions and knows that by giving you more energy right now, you will do the right thing. And then we have the Fool. Interesting. Perfect. So the Fool, which means the energy God just gave you with the Ace of Cups, you'll be able to do something new with it. Or just progress down your path that you're already on. Then we have the King of Cups, which is what I said about the uh, ability to use energy. You've shown this to God and your ancestors that you are responsible with the energy. You can be trusted with the actions that you take. You have been tested and you've passed these tests. So God and your ancestors have full faith in you. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So it goes along with the mastery. Oh, what the hell? So that was kind of weird. Okay, so mastery um of the physical. So you're able to use the resources that you currently have, and you have been able to bring in more using whatever you have, wherever you are in your journey, whatever stage you are. You have used your resources in the best way possible for you. And I was shuffling. This was kind of interesting. So like a whole stack of cards came upright. So I'm gonna just look to see what we got. Have like the Star, King of Swords, World, Ten of Pentacles, Judgment. That's what was calling out to me in the whole bunch. I'll get one more. Anything else, God? Anything else, God? So this is about you stepping into a place on your journey where you've mastered. You've mastered both the physical and the spiritual. And now God is giving you more to work with to manifest. So I'm getting the world is your playground at this point. You understand how things work, how manifestation works. So you have stepped fully into your power. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles behind that. So the Star makes sense with what I just said. You are stepping into your true power. Your energy is shining brightly, but it's unique in its own way. It cannot be replicated. If someone tries to replicate your style, your energy, or anything, it just comes off as fake. It comes off as kind of cheesy. Like it's just, that's not who you really are. At the top of the deck, the next card would be Ten of Swords. So that's giving me focus. Like you can see clearly, your eyes are wide open. Your third eye is also open. But what's standing out to me about this card is this raven or crow has a sword and is ready to fight, but is standing at attention. And also on the card, it has the word alpha as a part of the name. So you just see yourself as an emperor, basically, as an alpha. You've come a long way. You've mastered a lot to be where you are now. And now is the winning season. Although the Wheel of Fortune didn't come out, this is a transition point. How there was the Fool. It's a new a new step in your journey where you are in full control of your reality. So a card that fell down was Seven of Cups. To me, that is manifestation of the energy of being in the Star. You're in full control of everything. You know how things work, and you feel like the alpha, like the emperor of your reality. So now let's move on to the energy um tarot deck. I'll get a few from here, not too many. See what uh comes out of it. What do you want me to tell people at this time, God? What do you want me to tell people at this time, God? So on one of the cards, King of Pentacles, what is standing out is birth. So even how there was the Fool, it's giving me like there's just new, like new, something new. This resonates with me as well too because of where I'm at. Uranus just went into Gemini, I think on the 25th, so that's a big shift, mindset shifts. But also Pluto is in Aquarius, I think since November 2025. That's also a big transformation and shift as well. Pluto will be in Aquarius for 30 years. Uranus will be in Gemini for about 7. So these are longer cycles, just something to be aware of. So release. This one is kind of like a purpley, uh, kind of like a hot pink. Interesting how this came out because I feel a tightness in my body. So that's something that I was working on for myself, is releasing that. Then we have serenity. So to release, this could be also attachment, attachment to the outcome, attachment to something, like how I was talking about my muscles. I was also working out before this, so I'm still a little bit tight and tense. But yeah, just releasing the hold, the grip on something, knowing that you will be supported. That's kind of a can be a hard place to get to, um, especially if your nervous system and your environment has been pretty sporadic. Uh, it's not it's not like tranquil. Like you're not at peace. It's erratic. Things are chaotic. Those are some words that are coming up. But then we have self love. So it makes sense. You're doing this out of self love. Like you know that this is what you need. That could be another thing too. Is you are stepping more into the timeline of doing what you need, no matter what anyone else thinks. Like anyone else, the only person that you could possibly care about who thinks is God. Um, this is especially for people who are single. I would say that. I mean, of course, if you're married and you have children, there are some things where you need to compromise. But even in those situations, you should put yourself first to some degree, um, to be able to come and support others authentically in the way that you should be, authentically supporting them, and they will be able to grow and prosper just like you. Then we have positive thinking. So remain positive throughout this process of letting go. Um, it might be kind of hard. Like there may be something that's really close to you or that you feel is something you need, but it might be time to let that go. So just be aware of that. I'll shuffle this up and that'll be it. I'm probably not gonna pull any more cards. I just want to see what'll be at the bottom of the deck. We have creation. So yeah, you are creating new. This timeline is just everything is new. That's why you're that's could be what it is. So it's releasing the past, releasing the identity you held of this is how it is, this is how you're supposed to act, this is my reality. When now you're stepping more into your power where you can create your reality. You create everything, the experiences you want, how you react to unfortunate events, you create everything. Then we have learning to love myself would be the next card out. So like I said before, this is just a time of you doing what you want, um, for yourself and not really caring about what others think or even how that might affect others. That could be kind of hard, especially if you're an empath where you're always thinking about others. You might have put others before yourself in terms of needs. So that might be something that you have to let go of. But that is the message for today. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, share this channel. I'm trying to get the message out. Also, in the description box is the information for my Facebook. I will share a link of this video to my Facebook. And then on my Facebook, I have a link to my website, which shows the services I offer. I do tarot, life coach, there's other things. Go over there, check that out. Also, I have books that I am releasing or I've released. If you're interested in those, let me know, message me, and I can get them over to you. But other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.